Good morning, members of the media, and welcome to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Weekly Media Brief. My name is Michael Jackman, Assistant Superintendent, Acting Corporate Communications Unit of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and Public Information Officer. With me today is Sergeant Christopher Swamber of the Stolen Vehicle Squad, Port of Spain. Sergeant Swamber, welcome to the program.
Thank you. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service has noted an alarming increase in the number of vehicles stolen throughout the country for the period January 1st to October 31st, 2017, compared to the same period in 2016. For this period, Larceny motor vehicles increased by 26%, as there was 686 recorded reports in 2017 compared to 544 reports in 2016. With regards to motor vehicle robbery, 2017 saw a 26% increase, with 224 reports as compared to the 161 reported cases for the same period in 2016. Of the 686 vehicles reported stolen, 398 are Nissan vehicles, which represent 58% of the total, with the B14, B13, B12, AD wagons, Almiras, and the Tidas being the main vehicles of choice, with the total number of robberies being 72, 87, 32, 36, 24, and 53, respectively. The Hyundai H100 and the Kia K2700 pickup trucks, together totaling 42, while the Mitsubishi Lancer had 38 reported cases, and the Toyota Corolla vehicle receiving 26 reported cases. Although the Tida is still a vehicle of choice for motor vehicle thieves, there was a reduction from 73 in 2016 to 53 in 2017, which shows a 27% reduction. There has been, however, an increase in theft of the Nissan B13, 66 in 2016 compared to 87 in 2017, an increase of 32%. B14, 50 in 2016 compared to 72 in 2017, an increase of 44%. Nissan AD wagon, 28 in 2016 compared to 36 in 2017, an increase of 28%, and Nissan B12, 20 in 2016 compared to 32 in 2017, an increase of 60%. There has been, attributed to the demand for parts and the ease with which the vehicles are stolen. The parts these vehicles carry have become obsolete and are not readily accessible. With regard to robbery of vehicles, 224 vehicles were stolen this way. Nissan vehicles made up 54% of all vehicles taken by robbery. Notable vehicles which saw an increase include Toyota Hilux, which increased from 10 in 2016 to 15 in 2017. The Nissan Almira, which increased from 14 stolen in 2016 to 20 in 2017. The Nissan B15, which increased from 5 in 2016 to 12 in 2017. And the Nissan Tida, which increased from 18 stolen in 2016 to 23 in 2017. It should be noted that in May 2017, the Stolen Vehicle Squad, which is based in Port of Spain and forms part of the Criminal Investigation Department had initiated several preventative measures regarding the theft of vehicles that has led to a significant reduction in larceny and robbery of motor vehicles in the Port of Spain division. For the period January 1st, 2017 to May 31st, 2017, 45 vehicles were stolen in Port of Spain, and from June 1st to October 31st, 2017, 31 vehicles were stolen. This showed a reduction of 31% when compared to the said period in 2016. This is because of the diligent, committed, and professional manner in which the officers pursue their investigation, resulting in several offenders being arrested, charged, and placed before the courts for various offenses relating to motor vehicle theft. We will prefer that there is no robbery and theft of motor vehicles. However, when these crimes occur, we hope the recent high detection rate in Port of Spain division would act as a deterrent to offenders, and that no crime perpetrated against citizens would be tolerated. It should be noted that the illegal vehicle industry is a multi-million-dollar industry. In light of the increase in the number of vehicles stolen, the TTPS wishes to remind motorists of precautionary measures which should be adopted. These are as follows. 1. Citizens should always be aware of their surroundings and always ensure that their vehicles are properly secured. Parking in isolated areas on the street or in parking lots should be avoided. Vehicles should also be parked in well-lit areas, or if possible, in areas where there are CCTV cameras. 2. Owners of vehicles which utilize coded electronic keys should be mindful that these types of vehicles are targeted to be stolen via robbery, as it is very difficult to steal these vehicles by way of larceny. This is so as these keys can only be duplicated by the manufacturer. The vehicles which carry these keys are as follows: the new model Mazda 3, the Mazda BT50, Ford Ranger, Nissan Navara, Toyota Prado, the new model Nissan X-Trail, the Hyundai Tucson, and the Hyundai Elantra. There have been numerous reports from owners of these vehicles that attempts were made to steal these vehicles when left parked, but thieves were unsuccessful as they did not possess the manufacturer's key, as these keys cannot be duplicated. As such, these vehicles are instead taken by way of robbery, usually at gunpoint. It should also be noted that these vehicles, when stolen, have resurfaced as re-registered vehicles bearing a different chassis and engine number. 3. It is further recommended that vehicle owners place unique identification marks in a hidden location within their vehicle. These unique marks can be in the form of their initial, date of birth, special marks, etc. Owners should ensure that only they have knowledge of these marks. When stolen, vehicles are recovered. The chassis and engine numbers are usually tampered with. By leaving the unique identification mark, officers can use this to match the stolen vehicle to their rightful owners when vehicles are recovered. 4. Citizens are also encouraged to invest in anti-theft devices where possible. Although it may be at a cost, these devices serve as a very effective deterrent. Anti-theft devices include GPS system, club lock, which is a small device that is fitted to the brake pedal, gas locks, transmission locks, alarm systems, kill switches, and the stealth configuration. It is also recommended that these devices should be installed by a reputable company. As citizens, it is your right to request any information from these businesses. If the company fails or hesitates to provide information, this behavior is a cause for concern and raises a red flag. 5. With respect to robbery of motor vehicles, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service would like to highlight the main method used by criminals to commit these robberies. These are confronting the victims in their driveway or front gate and stealing their vehicle, usually at gunpoint. Posing as passengers and relieving the driver of the vehicle, which was for hire. Forcefully stopping victim while driving on the roadway and taking away their vehicles. Entering the victim residence while the victims are at home and relieving the victim of their vehicles. In light of these methods, it is advised that citizens be extra cautious when exiting their vehicles in their driveway or by their front gate. Robberies which occur at the victim's driveway or front gates, when parked predominantly committed in the nighttime, in particular during the time frame of 8 p.m. to 12 midnight. Persons who also ply their vehicle for hire should exercise the necessary caution when picking up passengers. Taxi drivers throughout the country have been targeted in particular. Those who ply their vehicles along the Eastern Main Road from Samoa to Port of Spain. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service would also like to make further recommendations pertaining to the upcoming Christmas season. The TTPS would like to encourage citizens to be vigilant when conducting their errands and partaking in the various activities that comes with the season. We would like to remind the public to 1. Do not leave toddlers or children or even elderly person in vehicles unattended for a lengthy period of time. 2. Do not leave your vehicle unattended while it is switched on at any point, as this would render the vehicle vulnerable to an easy theft. It has been noticed that citizens leave their vehicles switched on and hastily enter institutions to conduct business. This habit has also been noticed at gas stations and various ATMs, as citizens leave their vehicles with the engine running to conduct transactions. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service would like to strongly advise the public against this behavior and not to leave their keys in the ignition or engine running and unattended for any period of time. 3. Citizens should also not leave valuable items in their vehicles, such as large amount of cash, jewelry, laptops, and cell phones. Citizens should also be mindful while shopping to not leave purchased items in their vehicle for long periods. These items can be potentially targeted by criminals. 4. Furthermore, persons leaving banks and other financial institutions with large amounts of cash should remain attentive and be aware of their surroundings, particularly when returning to their vehicles. Citizens should also stay alert to the possibility of being followed when leaving these institutions. 5. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service would also like to encourage citizens to report any suspicious vehicle they may see parked in their neighborhood or community. These vehicles may be involved in criminal activities and can be used to commit a number of different offenses. Citizens can contact the 999, 555, 800 tips or inform the nearest police station if this situation exists. In conclusion, we advise motor vehicle owners that when you purchase a vehicle, you must ensure that the vehicle is transferred to you within the prescribed time, 7 days, and ensure that it is purchased from a reputable company or a person known to you. The Stolen Vehicle Squad is always willing and ready to assist anyone who may wish to verify the status of a vehicle before purchase. Thank you.